The Eddie and Webby Show is the place to be.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show 2008 Stanley Cup champion Dan Cleary and four-time Stanley Cup champion Kris Draper. How's it going, guys?
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
We got to start off by asking you a very obvious question, and that is, how did you first get into pickleball?
During the pandemic, everything was shut down. And probably as it was as the state was slowly starting to open, a friend of ours has Seth Rogers. He actually has a pickleball court in his backyard. And then we started going over to his backyard and playing. And next thing you know, we're playing for 2-3 hours. We're having a blast. We can't wait to get back the next day to do it all over again. Dan kind of through friends ended up finding a place in Royal Oak called Upton Park. And then we really kind of took to that and really started enjoying that. And then, for almost 4 months, we were probably averaging about 5 times a week, anywhere from 2 hours to some days 4 hours of playing. The reason I think I enjoy it so much is, you kind of get, the competitive juices flowing again. I'm hooked on the sport. It's a lot of fun. I love the opportunity to play with and meet great people. And then most important to me is just the fact that you get back out on the court and you get to compete. And that's something that, like I said, I retired in 2011 and something that I missed a lot. And it's been fun to be able to do that.
What I love most about it is that it's instant. You get the instant gratification of a block or a great winner or whatever it may be. I mean, you guys know what we're talking about, and that's what I love the most about it. And I'm a big golfer. Love to play golf, and this has started to become more than golf for me. Like Drape said, we're trying to play every day. Like, the reason we don't play is either weather or someone has something going on.
I must admit, at first when I heard pickleball, I was like, I wasn't quite sure that this was something I was going to like. And then all of a sudden, we couldn't get enough of it. We'd leave the courts, we'd set a game up for the next day, and that, like I said, it was just nonstop of how we were setting up games.
Anyone can play this, and this is something that I hope my body holds up, that I can play when I get real old too.
The funny thing is, when I talk to people about pickleball, the first reaction is, don't old people just play that? Is what is kind of their reaction, and then my reaction right away is absolutely not. And when you start seeing, so many players and so many younger players and so many former tennis players, that have played either high school tennis and have competed, or, NCAA have competed, and now they're playing pickleball. Like, it just, it to me, it's just growing. At first it was, when I mentioned that I played pickleball, I think I kind of startled and surprised a lot of people when I said that. But then when I started talking about it and describing it, they could feel the passion that I had for playing it. And just, to me, it's a great workout. You're moving, it's quick. It's, you get to the net, it's hand-eye. There's obviously some touch involved. If you're playing against, a player that can lob the ball, you have to be quick to go get it. If you're playing against a player that obviously can work a drop shot, you got to anticipate and use quickness to get to the net. So for me, it's been a ton of fun. It's it's a sport that I've really taken to, and like I said, it's something I want to play every day. And we've had that much fun with it. And like Dan has said, we've met some great people that have been playing it for years. And to us, it's I've been playing for 4 months now. But definitely have the passion for it.
You get into a great, foursome pickleball doubles match, and all good players, and these rallies go on, and you're in a constant, 3/4 to a squat position and a ready position, and the focus. It's unreal. I mean, I love pickleball. Like, I love to play every day.
Obviously, you're both retired NHL players, and to succeed in the NHL, you're going to push your body to the limits, right? And you guys are both very young, but there's a lot of retired pro athletes out there who might even have quite a few years on you. So I'm trying to get from your perspective, maybe for other sports, whether it's the NHL, MLB, NBA, where you have these retired athletes, do you see pickleball as a great sport that a lot of these people can transition out of their sports career into and play to kind of keep them mobile and keep their bodies moving that's maybe a little bit less impactful than, tennis or something like that?
We're big advocates for that, no doubt. It's a great workout, and it's, it's kind of all the stuff that you want. You're getting some cardio, obviously, the heat, you're getting a good sweat. You get to work on your quickness. It's hand-eye coordination. You get the competition. It's obviously rewarding when you've made a good shot. And we've talked to anybody when you start talking. Well, what have you been up to? Well, a lot of the first things we say is well, we play pickleball, and then we start talking about it and start describing it, and then I think once people hear us talking about it with that much excitement, they're I think they're kind of thinking, well, maybe I should give this a try. For a lot of people and a lot of current athletes, it's great because you get to work on your quickness and hand-eye, and then for former athletes, it's great to be able to do it because it keeps everything moving, keeps you in good shape.
I'd be a huge advocate for any other athlete, even if you're not an athlete. What a great way to like Drape said, to stay in shape, socialize, fresh air, you're outside. There's nothing I would rather do. You have golf, but golf is, you don't get that, that instant reward from golf until you actually hit the shot. Say you hit 80 shots, if you're any good, maybe, a little bit lower, a little bit worse, a little bit higher. But with pickleball, you could have a 20, 30, 40 point rally, in terms of one at the net. That I love at the net. Who's going to have more patience? I love it. And then if it goes on for like 5, 10, 15, I'll start laughing. Who's gonna commit first? Who's gonna put it an inch higher, inch lower? It's unreal. It's unreal. I love it.
It's something that when I started doing this, in my buddy Seth's backyard, I never thought I'd be, as passionate and certainly addicted to this. But it's a great sport. It's so much fun. It's a great workout. It's great to be able to be back in a competitive environment, and that's something that I really enjoy.
It's just been great meeting people, just new friends. And, I think the one thing that I'd like to say is, just thanks. And if you see us at Upton or wherever you see us, you come up, say hello. We love to meet new people, and we're always looking for games. And I can't wait to keep learning, honestly. I just can't wait to keep learning, practicing, drilling, playing, getting better, watching people. I'm only getting started now. I'm so into this, it's just been awesome. It's great sport. I hope everyone can get out and play, try it. Don't be afraid to try it. It's a great workout, like Drape said.
I look forward to it. Going to bed at night, waking up in the morning, can't wait to get to the courts and go play. It's been that much fun. It's funny, Dan would be like, that's it. I need a break. My body needs a break. I can't do this. And then next thing you know, 2 hours later, guys, okay, who's in for pickle tomorrow? And away we go.
Pickleball addicting and fun, that's no joke. Pickleballing, it's not just for old folks.